guys, it's Kylie, and in today's video I have my pin haul from the FairyTails event. These are all the RSP pins and the welcome pin. I will later, probably, it might be in my final pin haul or in my vlogs, I'll show off there's two other pin sets that you get with going to the event, but you don't get those till later, so I'll show you those off. I'm just gonna go through everything. I just want to show off by just showing you the credentials. On here you have your pin trading tabs for Friday and your pin trading tabs for Saturday. And then on the bottom it has two more tabs, which are your Where's Pascal and your Goodbye pin. These are the two pin sets that you'll get later. And it has a schedule, and then on the front it has like your name on it. So that was super awesome. They also give you this little folder that has everything, and you have to like sign to make sure you did everything. So it shows you, like this green piece of paper had all the pins that I bought on it. They give you this little card. It has my name on the other side that you can put out on your pin trading table, just so that they know like that it's your pins. You also get a scavenger hunt. So this is the Where's Pascal scavenger hunt. This is the front, and then on the back there is some different things to fill out. They give you this little chart, and it has all the pins that were released at the event. I did not pick up a ton of pins, I only picked up a few, but it has who made each pin set, and you can get the artist to sign the pins. So super excited about that. So I'm definitely gonna get my pins probably signed, probably the back of cards or the pins. Definitely super awesome to keep. I'll probably keep all this with me. And then you do get, which I'm actually gonna open up because I haven't opened up yet, you do get a gift card. I think it's a $25 gift card, kind of with your purchase. So you spend, it's $150 to go to the event, and you do that, and then you get a gift card with it. So this just has information, and this is the gift card you get. It's a $25 gift card. I just wanted to show you it off because it's a super cool gift card, and it is a FairyTails 2019 themed gift card. So I thought that was super awesome, and very excited to use that and definitely keep the card as a little souvenir. I'm not gonna go through the pins I got. I am gonna do the mystery pins. I'll show you the outside of the box in this, but I'm gonna do an opening in a separate video, as just to focus on those. But I picked up not too many pins. People had huge bags filled with pins, because you could get, if they were available, up to 3 of all of the regular pins and up to 10 of the mystery box pins per person. I didn't get as many of that, but I'm just gonna kind of go through the different pins and show you them off. So the first pin that I got is the FairyTails logo pin, and this one was $17.99. They're all limited edition to different sizes. But this is the first one I got. It has FairyTails and it has the poster pin on the front. Very awesome pin. So this is what it looks like, the poster pin, and then this one was $17.99 and was limited edition of 750, and they do give a spot for the artist to sign on the bottom, which is super awesome. And this one's silverback and has the FairyTails logo on it, so super awesome. This is the first one I've looked at the back of. Very cool. The event itself is 1,250 people, so that's not a huge group, so this is almost enough for everybody if they wanted to get one. The next pin I'm going to show you another type of logo pin. So this logo pin was almost like a mystery pin mixed with a logo pin. So it was a logo pin of the FairyTails event. So this is what it looks like. And then on the bottom here, this was kind of the mystery pin. So there's 4 options you could get. I think it was Iago, Pascal, Cleo, and Pua. And I got Cleo as the mystery one I got. So she actually like comes off the pin, so she's like a separate little mini pin that you can have, and it does say on it LE of 300 on it, because the pin itself is an LE of 300, but she is, because it's kind of hard to see, but the writing right there says LE of 300 on her. And then you have this very cool FairyTails logo pin, and this one has a little rubber element for the paw in the A, and this one is limited edition of 1,200, and same thing on the back, has a little spot for the artist to sign. But super awesome pin. I do like the Cleo one. I just didn't want to get Iago. That was like the one pin that person that I didn't want to get, or animal that I didn't want to get. So I was happy getting anybody but him. So super awesome, and you could always trade the little pin for one of the other ones if I wanted to. The next one I got was another, kind of goes with that last one, with the Cleo. This one is a Figaro and Cleo pin. So very awesome. It is a 3D element pin. So on the front you have Figaro and he's trying to jump in the bowl with Cleo in it. And you can see the 3D element. So the fish tank is a 3D element and Cleo kind of pops out in the inside the fish tank. This was also $17.99. The last one I showed was another $17.99 pin. And this one's actually a gold backing, and this is limited edition of 750, so a little bit lower edition size with the gold backing instead of the silver, but still another awesome pin. I think the pin quality for this event has looked very nice. Like, they've been very nice pins, so super excited about that. This next pin that I'm opening up for you is a Nemo themed pin, another $17.99 pin on a little bit bigger size. It's almost like a mini jumbo, and it's the fish tank from Finding Nemo. So it's got Nemo in it, and the starfish, and Puff, and all the different characters that were inside the fish tank. So I think that's a super awesome design. And then as I pull this off the card, this one's a gold backing and is limited edition of 500. Super awesome, and I love that they do offer the spot for the artist to sign right on top of. So it gives it that ability, because I am probably planning on going to the artist signings for each one of these. So super awesome. The next pin I bought, this one's based on somebody, you could auction, one of the auctions at last year's pin event was to help design a pin, and this is the one that they helped to design. I heard mixed opinions on this. I think it's a great pin. It's kind of got like a soft enamel underneath with like a clear coating on it. Some people weren't a fan of this, but I think it's super cool, and it's a pretty heavy pin. So it is this like kind of jumbo, it's probably on the more of a between a jumbo and a mini jumbo, but it's all different like pictures. So you got Figaro, you got Dalmatians, you got Elliot, Marie, Pascal, Figment, Stitch, Maximus. Super awesome pin. It's on a pretty good size backer card, like my hand's behind it. It's got 3 pin bows. This one was $29.99, and it is limited edition of 500. This is the back of it. You can see how big it is based on the Mickey heads. But super awesome pin. Definitely excited to get that one. I know people, I saw listening to people, they like weren't a huge fan of it, but I think it's an awesome pin. And even on the back it does say created in collaboration with the 2018 Animation Celebration auction lot winner. So that was kind of all the pins that I bought that weren't the mystery sets. You do get, like I said before, the two, oh actually I have one more box set, but I'll show you that after. You get the 2 like box sets from the event, but this is the welcome pin. So this is the FairyTails welcome pin. You get a welcome pin. For this event you get a welcome pin, a 6-pin set, and a 4-pin set. So this is the welcome pin. This is limited edition of 1250, the same as the event, and it has Figaro and Pluto on the FairyTails logo. So another awesome FairyTails logo pin. I kind of like having the logo pin because it represents the event. And then the next thing I'm going to show you is just the mystery box, a close-up of that. So we have a FairyTails on the front, and then the back, these are the open edition or limited release chaser like pins in it, and then there is chasers of limited edition of 450 that I very want some of the chasers, but there is some cool pins in this one too. So I'm going to be opening those 5 boxes up in another video. I also picked up one of the box sets. They had a bunch of box sets options, but I just wasn't a huge fan of some of them. So I just picked up one of them. This is limited edition of 250. I do like the way they put this like almost like collar around the outside as like a ribbon, and it has a little FairyTails tag to kind of look like a dog box. And inside of it, I'm gonna pull it out, but it is 6 pins that I thought were just super awesome. They have a little kind of like rubberized element on them. So I'm just gonna go through each one. So we have Mochi, and it's Mochi's frozen yogurt. And then we have Canine Crunchies, and it's 101 Dalmatians. We have Dinah's Wonder Treats. And then up here we have Pua's Pineapple Float, Sven's Frozen Treats, and Miko's Munchies. So I'll go through each one of those. I think it's cool how the food is kind of the little rubberized element on each one of them, and very excited to get a Frozen pin to add to my collection. And I just think these are super awesome pins, even though they're not a ton of pins that I like, characters that I collect. I still think they're awesome pins, and definitely excited to have that box set. And I do really like the look of this little ribbon set around it. I think that's super awesome. So very excited about that. So I just wanted to add this to my haul. I picked up one more of the box sets. And this one's an every 4-pin set. And it's got Stitch, Nico, Raja, and Marie. I had debated getting this one, and where they still had it available today, I decided to pick it up. So I wanted to add that into my haul. So those are all the pins that I picked up at the event. As you can see on this piece of paper, there was tons of releases, but I just didn't feel like spending a ton of money on all the different releases. They had a bunch of box sets and a frame set, but it gets expensive when you're buying a ton of those. So I decided to keep it simple and just buy a few. So that's kind of what I picked up. I will be doing a separate video unboxing all the mystery pins. I'm definitely excited to see what I get on those. So definitely check that video out. And if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely check out some of my vlogs that I have related to this trip and other Disney pin videos that I have on my channel. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.